Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about Celebrity Roundup. And this week's Celebrity Roundup, I'll be talking about Meaghan Good saying Johnathan Majors is the one for her after the NAACP awards. This was the second outing that they had. I also will be talking about Paula Abdul saying that now Lightfoot uh, AS SA abused her. I also will be talking about Meaghan Markle saying that she had her worst trolling during her pregnancy on social media. I also will be talking about Johnathan Majors' ex-girlfriend filed a new law claim against him. I also will be putting some of the NAACP fashions and Fantasia won an award on the NAACP awards this past week. I also will be talking about what Ray J said about Monica on the Breakfast Club. I saw a little clip of it, and then Monica's response. I also will be talking about Zoe Kravitz supporting her father Lenny Kravitz for his for his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame this past week. Also, Dr. Dre got one too, a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And I also will be talking about, last but not least, talking about the Gutierrez, a little bit about the Gutierrez case and how I felt about it. Those are all the topics that I'm going to be talking about. But like I said earlier, Paula Abdul filed a lawsuit, I think last week or week before last, saying Nigel Lythgoe, when she was on Do You Think You Can Dance, he did inappropriate behavior and sexual stuff toward her in the elevator, they ride in the elevator together, and he was trying to get her, I guess, to go out with him or whatever. And then she said she felt it was inappropriate and stuff like that for him to be for him to be talking to her like that and talking to her in that way. And then like a week later, which was last week, he filed and said that Paula Abdul was lying on him and she was lying on him, and they were actually friends, and she was asking him to go out. He put out some text messages of what she sent to him. She put out some stuff left and right. I'll put all of the articles, or some of the articles in this video. On another note, Meaghan Markle was in Houston, I think last week or week before last, been about a week, maybe a week or two now, at the SXW Women's Empowerment thing. That was in Houston, and they asked her about social media and what she thought about social media. And she said social media can be hateful when they have the trolls. And she said while she was pregnant with both of her children, she got the most hate and trolling ever. And I said she's right about that. I said because the hate and the stuff was so vitriol toward this woman. I even had to tell my sister in California and stuff like that, and she kept making up all kind of excuses why she didn't like the woman. And I was saying, in a way, your life kind of parallel hers. The only difference, you didn't marry a prince or a rich man, but majority of your friends are foreigners or immigrants. You don't have no black American friends, so why are you trying to talk about this lady? And it was like the same thing happened to me when I did a little interview about their Netflix series. So I mean, I wasn't a big fan of Meaghan Markle, but I was a kind of a casual fan, but I didn't understand that either. And I do agree with her. I had to stop being on Twitter. I go to Facebook every now and again, but I had to stop being on Twitter too, because it was like certain people were coming after me about giving my opinion about certain subjects. So I do agree with her on that. Also, she did win the lawsuit against her half stepsister for defamation. And I was saying that woman was just trying to get some extra money, because really it was the other way around. She was the one that was saying nasty negative things about Meaghan. Then she's gonna turn around and try to sue. I was saying when she first tried to file last year, I said that case is gonna get thrown out of court. I said because that woman was doing that anyway. So that's all I want to talk about on that subject. On the next subject, I was so surprised. I was scamming Twitter last night, and they were saying Brandy had a response to Ray J. Brandy had a response to Ray J. And I kind of saw a little clip on Twitter. Ray J was talking about all kinds of stuff. But the little clip that I saw on Twitter, where he's saying Monica needs to be touring with Brandy, not touring with anybody else. And then Monica came back and said that her and Brandy are both legends. Her and Brandy are both friends, and she wouldn't mind touring with Brandy and stuff. But he needs to keep her name out of his mouth if he's not going to say something nice about her. Let me get a drink of water. Excuse me. Something nice about her and stuff like that. And everybody, and he got a little backlash. And I was saying, yeah, they were saying Nicki Minaj had a good tour before she decided to take a break because she said because of her doctor. I read that too online. But anyway, I was glad to see the clap back. And like I said, I'm going to put all of these articles in this video. Another thing was the NAACP awards. They had their awards this past weekend. Fantasia won, I think, for Best Actress for the film Color Purple, a remake. Everybody thought she should won an Oscar for that too, but they gave it to the lady, I think Margot Robbie for Barbie. But anyway, she was talking about her journey back and forth and what happened to her and stuff. So I was so glad Fantasia won, and she was just so happy that she won. I'm going to put some of the NAACP fashions in this video. And some of the fashions were good. I know my sister was trying to tell me about it. By the time I did get ready to look at it, it had already gone off, so maybe I can find it later. But after that, it was reported that SWV last week was supposed to be coming back for season 2 of SWV in Escape show. And next thing you know, Lily said, "Who said that?" I don't know. Ain't nobody told me nothing about it come back. And then Don Juan said, "No, that's not true. That's not true. That's fake news." And so they were saying because I think it was the Jasmine brand who had put it out, or one of those black blogs had put it out, but they kind of debunked it and said that wasn't that the show was not coming back. Like I said, Johnathan Majors was at the NAACP award, was making goods, and they asked her a question about their relationship, and she was saying that she think he's the one for he's so nice and he's so this, and he was smiling, but he had kind of like a funny, serious look on his face, and I was saying, "Make it good, you better watch that." And then I guess after the weekend, because they're having the weekend, like 2 days later, yesterday, here come Grace Jabbar talking about she filing some new claims for defamation and strangulation and other kind of abuse charges. And I was saying this man can't win for losing. And I was saying that's why he got probation and acquitted, because they actually showed hotel footage of her running after him after she tried to get away. So I think that was I guess she thought he got off because he got probation and stuff, and she felt that he should have been in jail and stuff like that. And to me, she felt like a white woman scorned, because she's still trying to bring this man down no matter how. The man is already already got all of his major motion deals with Marvel canceled and all the pictures that he was supposed to make money off of. These black women need to stop getting these low class white women to make them feel good and look good, and then as soon as they get their downfall, here they come to black women like Meaghan Good and stuff. That's why I said Meaghan Good need to watch it, what she's doing. But this woman is seriously trying to destroy this man. I think these are all the topics that I have. These are all the topics that I have. Like I already said that about. Okay, these are all the topics that I have for this video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't tells it like a TI is. I am out.